What's up, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. Welcome to the channel. This is a video that really is outside of this channel's normal range of fishing and outdoor stuff, but it's something that I've been really wanting to make for a long time, and finding the right opportunity to make this video was super key. But I was just checking through my email. I did a quick little search, and I realized it had been 1 year since I joined my local gym. 1 year and 4 days. And given that, I've lost 40 pounds over that time, added a lot of muscle, and really changed my lifestyle, I thought it'd be a great chance for me to share this journey with you, and share you guys kind of the 4 things that I did, that I focused on in order to make these changes in my life. So come follow this journey with me, guys. I'm going to take you around today to actually visit some of those 4 places or things that I did, to really give you an example of how I made this journey. So come with me, guys, and follow along. Let's go. All right, now, before I jump into my day, I did want to share with you guys a little bit of my backstory. So, coming out of high school, I was a pretty athletic guy, playing on rugby and football, and, really just having a good time. I never really thought about the work that I was putting in to keep my body in good shape. That was just something I did as I went throughout my day. Now, after that, I headed to university. And in the first year of my university, I suffered an ankle injury, and I was actually cut from the first team of rugby. So I was forced to play junior varsity. I didn't take that very well, and I actually ended up quitting the rugby team. Not good. From there, the next 5, 6, 7 years slowly developed more into playing a lot of video games, drinking a lot of beer, and doing a lot of fishing. So, those 3 things aren't the worst things, but when that becomes your lifestyle, everything slowly starts to deteriorate. So, at that point, I was now 28, 29 years old and approaching my 30th birthday. One of the big things that had been always on my mind was every year my dad rode his bike from Vancouver, BC to Calgary, Alberta. A massive bike ride over the Rocky Mountains, and he'd always said, "Zach, I would love for you to come with me," and I never felt like it was possible. But something just clicked in my head, and I said, "Do you know what? I need to do this. Before I turn 30, I need to turn my lifestyle around," and this was the big event that I was going to sign up for to make me make those changes. So that's what I did. I agreed with my dad that I would bike with him from Vancouver to Calgary, and that's something I checked off my list just this year. So I'm going to go show you guys some of the bikes that we use. That is the bike that I took from Vancouver to Calgary, and really the point of me showing you this is just to show you that for me to make those lifestyle changes, I truly needed that massive event to wake me up in the morning and say, get your ass to the gym. You have to bike from Vancouver to Calgary in 8 months, dude. Every pound you lose is going to be another pound you don't have to carry over those mountains. And every workout is going to get you in that much better shape to achieve that goal. I knew it wasn't going to be easy, and that's one of the reasons I signed up for it, was to challenge myself. So step 1, in my opinion, is to really change your lifestyle, is find something like that that's going to take the ultimate change to achieve and dedicate yourself to it. All right, let's go check out the next thing. All right, and what a better way to get to the gym and do my 1-year anniversary workout than on my bike. So I'm gonna jump on the bike. There's no car here, got no choice. It's about 6.5 kilometers over to the gym. So it's gonna take me about 20 minutes to gym me over there and get working out. See you guys there. All right, I made it. Very sweaty after that 7-kilometer bike ride, but great warm up here at the gym. Gonna weigh in, start the workout. Whew. Well, like you guys just saw this there, I stepped on the scale and now I'm down to 214 pounds. So a year ago when I first walked into these doors, that scale was saying 260 pounds. So to be honest, I was just laying here foam rolling, and it actually kind of just hit me what that really means. So it's huge for me. Honestly, I'm super stoked, and I'm happy to share that with you guys. So I'm gonna jump into the workout now and share with you guys a little bit more about this. Now, one thing I want everyone to understand is that when I first came to the gym, it wasn't like I just started losing weight right away when I started working out. I knew how to do a lot of the traditional workouts, bench press, deadlift. I knew how to use the dumbbells, all that sort of stuff, but I really wasn't seeing the results, One of the big things I did, which is gonna be number 2 or 3 on the list here, was invest in a plan and a trainer that worked for me. In this case, and before I go any further, I'm just gonna say, I'm not affiliated with this at all. I'm not getting paid for this at all. But I signed up with Phil McKenzie of the Lean Squad, who was someone who was kind of recommended to me. And basically it was a meal plan with all the recipes I could cook and a 5-a-day high intensity interval style workout. And I stuck to that for the 3 months. I went through the Phil's 90-day plan, and that's what truly kickstarted things for me. That's really, I truly saw the results. So cooking and eating was a huge problem for me, between the candy, all the chips. People literally called me the candy man. That was me. And so that was the biggest part. So Phil gave me the tools that I really needed to change my lifestyle. So shout out to him, one of the guys I definitely want to thank. It's something I would highly recommend. It might not work for everyone, but find that version of something that's going to work for you. Be it a personal trainer, be it having someone help you with meal prep, finding a structure of workouts that works for you, and a meal structure that works for you is a huge key. So let's keep working out. Okay, one more point for me. I know I showed you guys earlier upstairs how I weighed in, and no doubt I tracked my weight through this whole journey to continue to see how food and that sort of thing was affecting me. But I encourage everyone to set those events and goals that will encourage you not just to lose weight, but to get stronger. In my opinion, and for me, what's best is a basis of good strength training. Truly, that's, I feel, gives you the basis to live a better life in so many areas. So I encourage everyone to, try to, get leaner and stronger and lose weight and build muscle all at the same time. Just take those steps to better yourself in that sense, but don't get so caught up in always just looking at the scale. There was times where I would go up and down like crazy, and just to stay in the moment and enjoy the journey is really what's important, guys. So let's go get some more lifts. All right, so I'm biking home from the gym now, but as I was leaving there, I asked the lady at the front desk if she could check how many times I had, gone to the gym in the last year. And she checked my card and it said that I had been there 128 times. So I looked at that, and on top of my rugby training sessions and games, 3 times a week throughout the summer, some of my triathlon training, which I was, riding my bike once a week, I probably got in about 150 sessions this year. So 150 training sessions, honestly, probably more between swimming, cycling, and all that, and rugby. Honestly, probably closer to 160, 170, 180 training sessions in total. So, considering that to my old lifestyle, where I'd probably worked out like 15 times a year, did some outdoorsy stuff, but probably actually, working out 15 times a year, that's almost 10 times plus the amount of training. So, I can't stress enough how much of a lifestyle change that really is, and not just with the training, but with the commitment to the meal plan and changing my whole diet. And me and my girlfriend really couldn't eat out as much at restaurants and stuff. We used to love and go and get Chinese and all different types of food in Toronto. We kind of had to sacrifice that to staying at home and home cooking to control our diets, and all the sacrifices of the early mornings, getting up, 2-a-days, all those sort of things. It really is a massive lifestyle shift, and I can't stress that enough. When you make this commitment, make a commitment to change not just a couple things, but to change your lifestyle and go all in. So almost home, and I can show you guys some of the food that I might make after a workout. So first thing I do when I get home from the gym is get my protein shake in, which is 1 scoop of creatine and 1 scoop of whey protein. So let's try to get that in right off the bat. All right, so diet, so important. So, post workout meal today, I'm going with the Ezekiel bread, getting some carbs in right after, with some smoked beef, some salmon on top of that for some healthy fats, a little bit of hummus for flavor, and just a touch of cheese. Which brings me to my next point, which is really, overall, and I don't want to give away any of Phil's secrets in the lean squad here, but generally speaking, the diet was a low carb, high protein diet, and that's really just what I stuck to. 3 meals a day, 2 smaller snacks, not a ton of sugar, and 5 days a week I stuck to that, like, so strict. And on the weekends, of the 6 meals between Saturday and Sunday, I was probably eating 4 of those, and then letting myself enjoy, still go out for a sushi or some pizza on a Sunday and enjoy that. So everything in moderation, but making sure that every meal Monday to Friday was within that diet was super, super key for me. So where does that leave me? I mean, after completing my cycling trip from Vancouver to Calgary, after almost finishing, we have 1 more game left, our rugby season in the Marshall First Division, and after completing my triathlon, really just full of a sense of gratitude, to the people that helped get me here. I just want to give a shout out to some of those people. Number one has got to be Steffi, my girlfriend and partner, who really made so many sacrifices herself to change her diet, made sacrifices to help go shopping for me, to help motivate me. She was there, at those low points. And there's lots of low points, guys. I'm going to put on the screen right now the graph of my actual weight loss, just so you guys can see, things go up and down, and it's not always just, an easy journey. So I want to thank her for the support. I want to thank my parents. My dad helped organize the entire trip from Vancouver to Calgary. He helped me with some of the costs associated with the hotels, and having that was just made that whole thing so much easier. My mom, with all her support, encouragement, and helping me buy foods, to make sure I'm eating all the right things. That's so much appreciated. I do want to thank Phil from the Lean Squad for giving me the tools I needed to complete this training, the workout plan and the recipes. He had calculated all my macros and all that stuff to make sure I was still putting on lots of muscle. So thank you, Phil. I want to thank the guys and the coaches from the Crusaders Rugby Club. When I first showed up to the club, it'd been, 5 or 6 years since I'd last played rugby. Wasn't really expecting much, but the guys, they totally took me under their wings. They taught me so much. I want to give a shout out to Dee, to Brad, to Donkey, of course, the coaches, Mike Sudsey, our rugby director, Graham. Thank you guys all for bringing me into the club, and for putting your faith in me to put me as a starter as well. It goes a long way. So thanks, guys, and thanks for all the encouragement. Yeah. Do you know what? That really brings me to my last point, everyone, which is surrounding yourself with all these people. And it really comes down to accountability. And it's always easier to be accountable when you kind of surround yourself with support and let everyone know what you're doing. One of the first things I did was tell everyone, hey, I'm doing this 90-day lean plan. I'm going to be in the gym all the time. All my friends were helping hold me accountable to that. All my friends and family, and everyone was so supportive and encouraging, because I was constantly updating people, letting them know what was going on, and sharing that through my, Instagram or whatever it may be, Facebook, that sort of thing. So for me, it's something to be proud of, and I continue to help rally people around me. So that's gonna be my last point, and that's what I want to finish off this video with, is to encourage everyone to not just go after this, but surround yourself with people that want to go after it as well. Let everyone know what you're doing, and just go after it. So I hope my journey was encouraging to you. That's really the reason I wanted to share this, was to encourage anyone out there who was like me, feeling unmotivated, ready to give up on fitness, and about to turn 30. I was thinking, I might just be a fat, chubby guy the rest of my life. Don't embrace that image. Go against the grain, and give it your all to change everything, guys. So thanks so much for watching. I appreciate it so much, and we'll see you on the next one.